大家好，
大家好，
又到咗咁快又到咗呢個離別嘅時候啦。今日係我哋喺蒙古嘅最後一晚，而家去揾緊餐廳食今日喺度最後一餐，聽起身好似好唔吉利咁。跟住我哋會喺餐廳分享一下我哋今次旅程嘅一啲小 tips 同埋感想啦，叫做等間見。Okay, we're sitting down。我哋呢幾日都係飲緊呢個啤酒 Alton Gobi， 但係而家我第一次見到佢個包裝咯，有駱駝，好特別。Wow, we should do a cheers first. Celebrating Mongolia. Cheers. OK， 咁我嚟同大家講一下我哋今次行程嘅使費啦。我哋嘅 Airbnb 咧係72蚊4毫一日，跟住機票從韓國飛過嚟咧係306蚊一個人，同埋我哋係換咗650蚊加幣嘅錢，咁我哋都差唔多用晒，今日仲剩翻可能幾廿蚊咁樣食飯食埋佢啦。然後我哋嗰個去咗國家公園嗰一日咧，個私人導遊加埋車費仲有門票係250蚊嘅，同埋機場嘅接送兩程係加埋100蚊左右。
Okay, so yeah, we found that the grocery store food, like especially fruits and vegetables, were really expensive. Like I think 120 grams of grapes were like around, or blueberries
It's
were
like
around like
12 Canadian dollars.
yeah, it's expensive.
It's insane. Like it's a tiny little box of blueberries, like this big, and $12.
But like eating out or takeout is pretty cheap. Like even restaurants are pretty cheap.
We went to Blue Sky Lounge. It's like one of like a fancier restaurant, I would say, and we only spent like less than 40 Canadian dollars with 2 drinks per person, a pizza and a side. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Like majority of the food that we've been having every day is less than $10 a meal.
Yeah. And one thing nice about Mongolia, I guess, the landscape. There's always like a mountain backdrop, so it's pretty to look at.
Yeah, and the highlight I would say is definitely the day that we were riding horses beside the snow mountain. I think that's pretty incredible for sure.
Mm-hmm. The horse ride was definitely a bucket list thing you should do.
Yeah.
Although he scammed us out of 30 minutes.
Yeah, we paid for 1 hour, but we only went for 30 minutes, which is fine. Like it was still cheap. It was still like 15 Canadian dollars per person for 30 minutes horse ride. It's pretty nice. Yeah, and I think it's really safe here. Like we were walking around nighttime, have no problem. We didn't lose anything so far. I think it's a pretty safe country for sure.
One thing we noticed was the air is pretty smelly. We think the pollution in Mongolia is pretty bad. Yeah, you can see it in the sky, and you can smell it. So it's at least in the city. Outside maybe probably gets better, but in UB City it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I would say if you have really sensitive nose, like you might want to wear a mask, or you even want to like maybe stay in Taraj Park area. Like when we went there that day, we see a lot of fancy huts. So like you can just stay there for 2-3 days, enjoy the nature. Okay, our food is here. Our appetizers here. It's really good. It's a meat appetizer.
This is our Mongolian dish for tonight.
Yep, and then the rest is Japanese. This I think it's beef, chicken, and some salad. They look good.
Lots of cheese.
Yeah, it smells really good too.
It's a big chunk of beef. You got no fork.
No knife? Yeah. How am I gonna eat this?
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Beef is really nice. Oh, we have no knife, so we have to eat it like this. Savage.
Got Japanese style chicken and chips. Yeah, same thing. How was it?
Not crispy.
No?
Maybe just the one that I have is
I got soft chips.
soft chips. My food is here. Tonkatsu curry rice. I haven't had rice for so long. I want rice. I need rice. It smells really good. We're done with our meal. Kinda. We still have some vegetables working on. The next thing we want to discuss is the traffic. So traffic is really, really bad here. It's like always, it's just slow, really slow. And drivers, they don't really stop for pedestrians. Like they only have crosswalk, but rarely that they have a traffic light. So they kind of just don't stop for you. You kind of have to just like make yourself,
It's like the game
make your way.
Chicken Run.
Yeah.
You gotta find your way across the street.
And then the next thing is transportation.
There is none.
Well, they do have buses, but again, like they're not in English. You know, I don't even like. We've seen some bus stops, but we don't even know like what bus will stop there. You couldn't really understand like where they're stopping, so it's pretty hard. So we basically just walk the whole time, and like there's no taxi. So I think locals or other people they just stand on the street and just wave their hands until some car stops and they negotiate the price, and then they just use it as taxi. They do have an app called UB Cab, but because we weren't that happy with our tour guide the day that we hired him, so we were kind of afraid to use this app because like it's not like Uber that you have a pickup location and then like drop off location, they tell you the price. They just have a pickup location, and I guess like the rate I think is 1,500, like 50 cents Canadian per kilometers, but I don't know if the driver actually follows them, and I don't know how to talk to them, so we were kind of scared to do it. So basically we walk our whole time. 我會想提一提我哋呢個 tour， 即係其實咧係如果你係住喺Ulaanbaatar， 你要去嗰個即係國家公園同埋睇嗰個成吉思汗嘅雕像，其實係都有其他方法去嘅，即係你其實係唔使一定要請個 tour guide。咁但係因為出自於我哋對呢度係唔係咁熟悉啦，加上又語言不通，咁我哋就當時我係揾咗我媽咪嘅朋友，咁我覺得我可以信佢，因為佢係我媽咪嘅朋友，book 咗呢個 trip。咁但係咧我會講就係我唔想講得太細節，但係大概就係你哋講好咗一個價錢，到最尾埋單嘅時候，你可能要俾更多，所以即係你哋如果有其他方法去嘅話，我會建議可能其他方法，即係你唔使用咁多錢去請個 tour guide， 你哋可以去有啲即係我見到有啲係 day trip， 即係可能70蚊80蚊一個人，亦或者係有啲人係直接坐巴士，但係巴士就比較我覺得比較risky， 因為你有可能你去到你即係趕唔切翻嚟嘅嗰一趟巴士，因為佢一日淨係得1程嘅好似係，咁你有可能就要住喺野外，即係但係因為我哋係已經 book 好咗酒店嘅，所以我哋係一定要翻嚟，咁即係為咗我哋個人嘅安全，各種原因之下，我哋係揾咗一個專門嘅 tour guide。咁即係見仁見智呢件事，即係至少我哋翻到嚟係安全嘅。咁但係呢個體驗係咪100分呢？咁我冇辦法俾到100分咯。
Could have been better.
Yep. And we're gonna talk about some regrets because here we don't know much about it, so we just booked our Airbnb all in Ulaanbaatar in the city. The location of the Airbnb was pretty nice. Like that's why we could walk everywhere. Everywhere is walkable for us. But at the same time, like we didn't really like get to do much. I guess like we were just doing a lot of city walks, and I think like if we do have budgets,
yeah, it'd be pretty cool if you could rent an off-road vehicle and go explore a little bit more land.
yeah, like stay outside the city.
Yeah.
But then I think it will cost a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Pricey.
my suggestions for people who are coming in here, like if you do want to experience the nature, like don't stay in the city. Definitely try to like stay in some hotel that is outside of the city. It will be a lot nicer, I think. It will be a lot pricier, but it will definitely be a better experience for you guys. But for us, since we're in budget, so. But we still think it's fun. This is definitely a fun trip for us. Like we don't regret coming in here, but we will regret that we could maybe plan the trips a little bit better if we could.
So we found out at the airport trying to exchange for some Tugrik money. They don't take Canadian. So luckily we had some Chinese and leftover South Korean, I think, and a little bit of American that we could exchange, but our Canadian dollars were useless.
Yeah, and then we couldn't really exchange money before we came here. So like definitely remember to bring in some US dollars, or maybe you just have to use your debit card to take out some cash from the ATM.
We just had a really good meal. Everything was tasty, big portions, and each one we had about like I'd consider it 3 entrees, and each one was around 25,000 average Tugrik, which is
Less than $10.
around $10 Canadian, and they're big and they're tasty. So like I said, eating out restaurants or takeout is definitely good. It's nice in Mongolia.
Yeah, and like even with the 2 beers, I think our bills is probably less than 90,000. So it's around how much? Like
That'd be like $30
yeah.
Canadian, maybe around there.
I think it's a pretty good deal. I think that's it for our information and tips for today. Hopefully it's helpful for you guys if you guys are ever traveling here. We are so glad that we came here for sure. Like we have a lot of fun. There are some difficulties, but I think for me it's worth it to come in here. Tomorrow we'll be in Hong Kong. 返到我哋陪我食爆點心，狂飲茶。
You've been waiting for this.
I'm ready for the food. See you guys in Hong Kong.
Okay. Bye.